Hello Jade Passage tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II for the Game Boy Advance, with me, Blue Ankylo, of course. So in the last episode, we just started working our way through the Jade Passage, really. We're getting to know Leon a little bit, you know, fighting with him. He's our brother, sort of. And he's apparently stopped being so evil. He's not the Dark Knight anymore, he's just a normal dude. And he's okay, you know, pretty good with an axe, so I'll keep him, or pretty good with a sword, or, you know, all that stuff. Protect ring, wait a second, that's a good one. Yeah, okay. Protection from instant death. So, Leon still needs the thief gloves for speed, agility. Aegis shield might protect against instant death, so that means I'll give him to Maria? Sure. Not a huge deal, I'm sure, but might as well give it to her. So anyway, welcome back, folks. Our party is, you know, as overpowered as always. I really didn't mean for that to happen. It just sort of happened, you know. I was leveling up that magic, and suddenly, bam, we're super strong. But whatever, that's such is life, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's nice that it's not too hard, and that's good. So anyway, yeah, what are we doing? We're working our way through the Jade Passage, which apparently is the entryway to hell or something. Not a very nice place. And our plan is to kill the Emperor, who has, you know, resurrected and become completely evil. He definitely needs to be put down. He's trying to destroy the world in typical Final Fantasy bad guy fashion. Has there been a Final Fantasy where the bad guy wasn't essentially trying to destroy the world? Or, you know, more than the world, like all eternity or something? Wow, is this the end? Looks like we were almost there anyway. Not bad. Welcome to the Castle of Hell, Pandemonium. Awesome music. Another one of my favorite tracks from Final Fantasy II. We got new monsters, and we're getting close. Wow, I didn't know we were that close to the end of Jade Passage. I thought it was longer than that. Yeah, this is looking good. We are doing killer damage, and our crew is powerful. So, this place is pretty cool looking, hey? I mean, sure, it's in hell and all, but pretty cool. I think random trivia, this is the same name as the final dungeon in Final Fantasy VIII, if I remember correctly. Didn't they do the final dungeon, the final castle, Pandemonium, as well? I think? Or maybe that was the final boss, I can't remember. I didn't really play Final Fantasy VIII all that much. A couple times, that's all. Anyway, Thunder Spear, one of the, perhaps the best spear, no, second best spear. We have Holy Lance, but a very good one anyway. Anyway, Mithril Golems, whatever, I'm sure they're nothing special. It's got a lot of defense. Maybe he's one that we should look up in the bestiary. Let's just have a quick check, see if there's something he's weak against. Zip our way down. I have killed most enemies, which is good. There he is. He drops nothing. He's weak against lightning. Okay, that's good to know. I could have been doing that all game long, checking weaknesses of monsters to speed things up, but that requires thought and memory and stuff, so I haven't really worried about it. Gold hairpin, average level helmet, protects against lightning if I remember. Nothing to worry about. Mithril Golem, alright, so let's try this. Thunder, see how it does. Here we go, Thunder level 8, that's as high as I'm probably going to get my magic, because I can't be bothered. Pretty good. I can handle 2,000 damage. So, yeah, we're heading towards the end of the game. Mantis Devils, wow. I'll fight them normal speed for the first time, might as well. Wow, good job, guy. That's our guy. If he can't do it, no one can. He does have pretty awesome damage. We have some pretty super-powered weapons coming up in this dungeon, if I remember. Probably things like Excalibur and Masmium. And also some very difficult bosses, or at least they're supposed to be difficult. We'll see how this goes. My guys are pretty strong, and we do have the Blood Sword, so I'll be keeping that in mind for a certain special fight later on. Alright, Sage's Wisdom, no big deal. Treasure. Ether. Whoop-de-woo. Waste of time. Beast Demons, yeah. Those guys are pushovers for sure. Final dungeon music. I always love final dungeon music. Just like in Final Fantasy 1, the last dungeon was awesome. Pretty epic sounding, I say. -1 point if you don't agree. Alright, so, teleporters. Yeah, why not? We're in hell. There's probably teleporters. Castle of Hell. Up or down? Up. Sure. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't remember the map. I'm not the kind of Let's Player that's going to look online and look at a map and figure out the whole way through every time before. That's not me. Wow, our guys are just tearing these things apart. Good job, dudes. This is very mazy. Wow. Saw a treasure over there. Oh, I'm not going to leave this floor till I get that treasure. That's not going to fly. Alright, Thunder works good on them. Death Riders, I guess I could have checked if they're weak against anything. I wouldn't be surprised if they're weak against fire, actually. The undead tend to be weak against fire in this game. Alright, I want to get that chest, treasure. And I also probably should heal my buddy Leon up. And that would be... Or we could just kill it, of course. Have you ever noticed that in RPGs? It seems like if you have one character that you want to go first for something, like, say, curing someone, they almost always go last when you need them. I mean, okay, that wasn't too bad. I take it back. But it seems like when it counts, you know, like a big boss battle or something, that cure that you need always seems to come a little bit late. And then after the guy's dead, then you cure him. Alright, let's try Thunder on that guy, Fire on that guy. Let's see how that works. Yeah, look at that. 2,700 damage. Don't give up on magic. It's not a complete waste of your time. I've said that a few times, I know, but there's a point to be made here. If you really learn all the monster's weaknesses, even at this point in the game, a level 8 spell is pretty good. A level 8 fire, I mean, that was like the first spell we ever bought. Remember back when we were little babies leaving Finn and Altair? We learned Fire 1 back then, and it's still a decent spell. And it's only level 8. We could certainly have trained it up higher. In fact, you could make a very strong argument for putting a couple party members in the back row, where they can't even be targeted by monsters. And sure, their physical attacks are useless, but if they just stuck with magic, you know, they could be a powerhouse by now if they leveled up all their spells to level 16 or something. I'm not going to do it, but, you know, I could certainly see it being a decent way of playing the game. As it is, we've kind of diversified, and everyone's kind of jack of all trades, you know. We can all do a few things fairly well. But, you know, just saying, if you really wanted to, you could have left Marie in the back row all along and just had her use magic for the whole game. The weakness I would see is you'd run out of MP a lot, so you'd have to train her MP up specifically by doing sap or something, or wasting a lot of time on casting magic, but, you know, it would be doable. Whoa, 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 what was that? 10 damage, 15 damage. That was a high-level fire spell, I believe. Uh-oh. Now we're in for some mazes. Oh, I hate these kind of mazes. Lots of doors and windy roads, hard to keep track. But, yeah, you know, just rambling on about stuff. I recommend trying a magic play if you're into that kind of thing. I went the one-handed weapon with shield route for most of the game. You could go dual wielding. You could go back row with magic. You could go sort of combinations like maybe I thought of. You could work on... There's certainly lots of spells that give buffs and debuffs to you and your enemies. I haven't really worried about that kind of stuff much. Oh, boss time. Or zombie Borgin. Borgin, what are you doing here? You're dead. You're dead already. Really, a boss? Well, he's probably weak against fire. Zombies, you know. You're not getting our brains. Don't even try it. Yeah. So long, Borgin. We killed you twice now. Alright, so we got Genji gloves, actually. They could be good. Better than ice, probably. Now, one thing I do remember. You gotta watch, when you start wearing Genji stuff, your evasion. Those were just gloves, and his evasion went from 99 to 85. Strictly speaking, you're probably better off with 90% evasion than having a little bit more physical defense. But whatever. I'm not gonna worry. Genji stuff is really heavy in this game. So what was I saying? Something about, shoot. Zombie Borgin interrupted us. I was saying something. Oh well, it'll come back. Or not. Magic, maybe? I don't know. Just sort of rambling. It's the last dungeon. You gotta give me a chance to just ramble a little bit. Apparently I went down a dead end again. Yeah, oh, debuffs and stuff. Yeah, this game's got, you've got haste, you've got berserk for more attack power, you've got shell, blink, protect, all the standards. You could focus on using those sorts of things to power yourself up rather than just being high levels. Ooh! Secret boss. This guy's really rare, as you can tell by the music in the background. We found ourselves an Iron Giant. I'm actually very happy about this. Ooh, very happy. Let's give him... I don't think he's weak against anything. We're going to stick with probably Flare, actually. Although I'll try Holy. And maybe Thunder. Kind of... Maybe. I don't think he's got a weakness to any elements, if I remember correctly from Final Fantasy lore. Although, to be fair, Thunder did a lot of damage, so maybe he is weak. Anyway, this guy is fairly tough. But there's a real good reason for hoping to run into this guy and wanting to kill him. Wow, okay, never mind. Push over. And it... Oh, I didn't get lucky. He drops really good loot. Some of the best drops in the game. So keep that in mind. I guess he's not quite as hard as I was expecting, but maybe if you weren't as cool as I am, then he'd be tough. Alright. Anyway, keep interrupting all my cool talk on debuffs. Point is, there's a lot of... another nice random drop. Wow. I will give that to Guy. Doesn't have as much defense, but we don't really care about defense. It's also lighter, so it's easier to keep your evasion up, and protects against instant death, which is, you know, good. So, debuffs, yeah, I keep trying to get to that conversation. Essentially, I was going over some of the buffs for you that you can give to your party. Oh, that's a good armor, too. Another boss! Alright, well, never mind that. The point is, I guess I'll show you. Things like... Do I have it? Someone has Aura. Okay, I think Maria has Aura. It's actually a really good buff. It adds special attack, special elements to your attack. And with a bit of luck, I can show you these guys doing more damage. So just keep an idea of how much damage those two guys did. And with a little bit of luck, this should boost it up a little bit. Maybe. I mean, I'm not 100%. Also, I should cast Haste. Put a whole bunch of buffs on us, because we do have some. Point is, you could focus your gameplay on buffing guys, like these kind of spells. There's also Berserk I forgot about. I never really learned it, or trained it up. And the defensive ones like Protect, Shell, and Blink. If you don't have 99% evasion, those are probably much more useful. And then there's debuffs for enemies. Lots of enemies are weak against Slow, Stun, Stop. Hell, Instant Death can work on them. Stuff like, I showed you Teleport, right? I don't know about this boss specifically, but there are bosses that can be one-shot by Teleport. As sick as that is. I don't know if it'll work here, but... Yeah, look at that! Oh, that was sad. Point is, those kind of spells have a place. I can't believe I just one-shot Beelzebub. I just want to check. Like, is he weak against it or something? I was just talking about it. I wasn't expecting it to work. Nope, he's not weak against it or anything. He's not strong against it, but, you know. Oh well, that's pretty good. Anyway, we've got Genji armor, which I would only give to someone who has a dragon shield. Because that way they have the elemental protection from the dragon shield, and they can wear Genji armor. The only problem here may be, let me just check, 86% evasion. If I give him this, I'm a little bit scared. 61. Okay, not bad. Definitely, I think the heaviest armor in the game. Really lowers your evasion. 61 though, it's not bad. I'm not terribly worried about Leon anyway if he dies, so I'll leave him with that. You're probably smarter to not wear it unless you can keep your evasion above 90, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, moral of the story. Other magic can be very powerful. Teleport, I mean, I don't know why you'd worry about the death spell when teleport is so good and it has other uses, but, you know. It probably doesn't work against everything. Some things will be strong against it, so don't expect that to just win you the game. But, you know, you could certainly make a good strategy of using slow and stop, paralyze, sleep, various things like that. And also the instant death spells. You know, that's pretty good. Okay, are we, am I still making progress here, or am I, like, lost? I think the bombs are weak against thunder, so that should speed it up. No, it didn't kill him. Weak, but not weak enough. Alright. Oh, a dead end. Nope, not a dead end. Whew, thought I was stuck. Ribbon. Ah, another good piece of loot. I told you there was good stuff here. Another fairly iconic Final Fantasy boss. Beelzebub was too, but this guy is kind of special. Alright, so I'll do some buffs here, just because I'm feeling in the mood. We'll go with Aura, and I won't teleport it this time. Probably don't have... I should have learned more of those spells for someone. I should have taught someone Berserk and Blink and Shell and all that, but whatever. Haste is pretty good. It should give us more number of attacks, and Aura should just make us more effective. I don't know. I'm not 100% how that works. Looks like we're doing a lot of hits, though. 24 hits? Look at that. Just with one weapon and haste? Ouch! Wow, this thing can hit. I mean, don't forget, part of the problem there is Leon doesn't have 99% evasion like the rest of our party, so... Alright, a real boss fight. That's fine. I mean, it's been too easy for so long. Oh, see, he can't hit our regular group. They have too much evasion. Maybe one more round of physical and then some magic, just to see. Not quite sure just how high these guys have HP, like if it's in the 10s or 20,000s. Alright, so let's go with the group of stuff. Let's go with Flare. I'm sure Ultima is still useless, but let's show it off. And Holy. Actually, Holy might be a bad idea here, if it's an angel type. Actually, no, it's probably a demon type, so... It's got pointy horns. It's a fallen angel, maybe. Ultima... Sure looks cool. Pretty underwhelming, though. Flare. Astaroth. That's not bad. Physical seems to be doing just as well. Ooh, Death 16. Leon, this might be the end of you. Ooh. Did that hit everyone? It only missed Maria. Are we all, like, doomed or something now? There's no counter like other games. I'm not sure, guys. That's what Fire 16 looks like, though, if you're wondering. Still does nothing, though. Not to our party. He should have had elemental resistance. Anyway, we win! Alright. Ultima went up. Woo! Whoop-de-woo! So we picked up... What did I get? Something good? I can never remember what treasure I get. Let's just check the item list. Ribbon, sorry. So, probably lower base defense. It'll be lighter, though. And immune to status ailments, generally, is the idea with Ribbon. So I'm actually going to give it to Leon, because he's kind of the weakest link right now. He's got the lowest magic defense. And it's probably lighter than his old helmet, so he'll have higher physical evasion as well. Perhaps. Anyway, we got to fight another boss. That's always good. Good times for all. And I didn't just cheap shot him with teleport. That was pretty good, guys. I was pretty happy about that. I kind of forgot how overpowered that spell was, to be honest. Alright, I hope I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think I did. I didn't go down a couple of the other doorways. I'm gonna cut the recording and double check, because I don't want to go through this teleporter and miss, like, oh, you know, Excalibur or something. So I'll be back in a minute. No problem. No worries. And no surprises here. The one door I didn't go down to did have a treasure. A Genji helm, in fact. And of course it's guarded by another boss, Tiamat. Yeah, I'm glad I went back. So, I don't think this Tiamat looks nearly as cool as the Tiamat from Final Fantasy 1, but, you know how it is. Haste, and Aura, and let's kill it. Not that I really need these spells, but you know how it is. Five-headed dragon. I believe it's female, too, technically. Alright, Tiamat, you're going down, girl. Hey, how come we missed Guy with haste? I guess he's too slow. Yeah, he's just too slow for us. 20 hits though, wow. He's not physically slow, it's all in his head. Alright, so yeah, you didn't really miss anything. I just wandered back and found some treasure in the other door, so no big deal. I think this is from the left, it's the second one. Like, I kind of went through these in a weird order. I didn't go through all that line of doors in a nice, easy to remember order, so you know, just now this thing, I guess I could try some magic. We're not doing a lot of damage, are we? Blaze 16. How much? Nothing to worry about. If you had Shell on, you might take less damage. But actually, you know what I could do? I could probably steal some MP. My two main casters are a little bit low. See if fire does anything. He's probably strong. She is probably strong against fire, I would think. Like most dragons, yeah. Probably have to stick with like non-elemental holy, or I think holy and flare are non-elemental in this game. I don't believe there's a holy element like other Final Fantasies. Yeah, look at that, all that MP. Ah, I stole all his MP. He couldn't cast Thunderbolt. Did you see that, guys? He must not have very much. She must not have very much. That's awesome. I love it when I do that to bosses. Then she must have only had like a few hundred MP and I stole it all. That's great. Good times. Yeah, Osmos is an awesome spell. Ultimately, or optimally, I would give one Osmos to everyone, but unfortunately, I only got lucky and found one. So anyway, Genji Helm. Completing my Genji set. Now I have one of each. I believe the Iron Giant also drops Genji armor, so if you really want Genji for everyone, that's what you gotta do. I'll probably give it to, Guy? Sure. No, he's got more HP. Let's give it, well, not a huge difference. Let's just give it to her. The only problem might be evasion, so let's just double check. Nah, she's good. It's the armor that's really heavy. The helm and the gloves aren't quite as bad. Why? Not sure why Furion can't keep his, evasion maxed. He's got a lot of agility just like them, but for whatever reason, maybe the gloves are really weighing him down, or maybe the Holy Lance is super heavy or something. I'll show you the way out just because. I think I've gotten everything now though, so we should be a quick trip down to the next floor. And the video is getting a little long already, so not sure if I'll be able to do too much more for you, but we got a couple boss fights in, so I think that was successful. Alright, so yeah. That's the door to that one, if you're wondering. And then I actually, on my way out, I discovered a couple little secrets to save some time. So I'll show you that, just because. There's probably lots of little shortcuts around. So it might be worth bumping up against some walls if you're in a rush, just to learn the tricks. So basically, right here, I think. Of course, I got in a fight right before, but yeah, shortcut. So right in the middle of the room, and then the same on this side. So you can get all the way to the teleporter much quicker if you want. If you're into that sort of thing. You know, saving time and everything. And I am. So there. Let's see. Another floor? I don't know. I think I might cut the video actually. Unless... Nah, we're not done yet. Still more to do. So, yeah, let's cut the video for now. And maybe if you're lucky in the next one, we'll deal with the Emperor of Hell. Maybe. So thanks for watching, and hope you have enjoyed. Have a great day.